What's up? Today we're gonna be installing some rock rails in the Bronco. Okay, so I have these. These are the original Bronco steps. They're kind of dirty here also. And I even have some little seam cover. I don't know if you can see that there. This is just so that the pinch isn't showing, but man, there's a lot of dirt that gets caught back there. So yeah, I'm definitely taking that off. Then we're gonna put the other rock rail right over it. And then I have a special thing because I don't want to lose the step. I want to have a step, but I found this other way to put a step on there, and let's see how it works. Okay, so I bought these off Facebook Marketplace. The guy took them off an exact same Bronco. Actually, I think it's a Sasquash one. It came with these stocks. So I'm going to open this up, make sure we have all the hardware here. We should have it all. Okay, so it looks like all the hardware is there. You can see how these bolt straight in to the pinch, and then this goes into these here. Sorry, these here. And this one here fell out, but it goes over here, right? But first, let's remove those. All right, so underneath, let's make sure these are. Yep, these are 13. Okay, so you have 2 bolts on each one of these little brackets here. We got one there. We got one bracket over here with 2 bolts on top, and another one over here with one on top and one on the bottom. You can remove these if you want to remove the brackets, but you don't have to. You can take the whole thing off without, right? This one you can see you don't have to remove it all the way. There's a little notch there. Just remove it a little bit so it don't fall on you, right? But good idea to wear eye protection because there's a bunch of little dust that falls down. This one also, no need to remove it all the way. This one also. These have a little less space. You can use a little wrench or a socket. Okay, so now that it's, you should be able to just slide it back. I might need both hands. Yeah, I was sliding it back. He's actually forward. Slide it forward. Alright, it's out. Okay, so we're ready to put these brackets on here, but these are not identical. So if you line one up on top of the other, they look like they match, right? All the holes are pretty much in the same place. This, but this one is not. See that? So this matters. Right, make sure it lines up in the right one. So then these go right here, kind of where the other bracket was. Okay, so if you look at the inside, if you look at here, you have the bolt, and you have a little hole for a clip, on each side, right? So then that's how this goes. Just like that. The clips line up in there, clip lines up, the hole is right in the middle, and then this here is for the other hole, and you even have for the body pinch right here. Okay, so let's visualize this here now. So this goes in there, right where those little holes are right there. This goes right in here. It's gonna line up right in here like that, right? Okay, I want to lay it out just to make sure we all understand. So this is the nut itself goes through here, 2 of them here. This is just straight with this from the bottom, right? On this side we have the big one that holds the bracket in, and these little ones that kind of hold this in here to the bottom right here, right there. And then these 2 go over here, and those 2 go over there. This is exactly the same on this side, that one on the bottom. Okay, so the brackets are in, but I didn't tie them all the way. I did them a little bit loose just in case I need to move them back. Just a little wiggle room, and I can go back and tighten that bolt afterwards. Alright, so now we just gotta tighten up all these little bolts. You should always start these by hand, and then you can tighten them up with a wrench or whatever you got. Okay, everything's tightened down, and I did put everything in here just like lightly, and then tighten up the big ones first. This is 13 millimeter, and then these 10 millimeters. So all the 13 millimeters first on all 6 of them, and then the 6 others that are the 10 millimeter ones also tightened up. Okay, so does that look better than that? Man, I mean, it really makes it look higher, wider. Okay, so this is going to give us an idea of the step. The step here is about maybe 8 inches, 7 3/4 inches down. Okay, so let's do the other side real quick, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do for a step, because I do want to add a little step. Okay, we're gonna clean up this, but we're also gonna install this now. So I got these online at a really good price, but I only got 2 of them. So I want to try them out, and if they work, then I'll get maybe another 2. I don't know. I might just keep it with one side. I don't know. It look a little weird, but so the way they work is they kind of just snap on, and then you tighten up this bolt in the back, and it also makes it removable. So if you are going like off-road and like pretty hardcore, snap them right off. The only thing I would say is, make sure these are all the way back so they're not pushing here on both sides, because if they're in a little bit, then it just makes it harder to put in there. So put these all the way out, make sure there's no, and then let me show you how easily these clip in. First you got to kind of figure out where do you want it. So not too far, maybe like around right here. Okay, they can't go there. That's one thing to keep in mind. It doesn't go where the bracket is. The bracket's here, so it won't go there. So it needs to go just a little bit up. Right there is going to be the best spot for it. Because then underneath, we're just going to tighten this thing up. This just kind of holds it in place. Honestly, it doesn't need to be too tight. Just a little tight, so it doesn't pop out. It just, all it does is kind of tighten up here so anything forcing it down will kind of prevent it from coming off. The main thing is these things are made to step on, so pushing down, there's a clamp on the top side of this, so it's sturdy. I mean, it'll hold pretty good weight. Okay. Okay, now it's going to be more like 5 3/4, maybe under 6 for sure. All right, so it's about 2 inches is the difference. So it's going to be a little bit more step, but in the end, it's still going to get you in. All right, guys. So which is better? With the little steps, or without the little steps? These pretty sturdy. Good thing is you can snap those right off also. Let me show you how easy they are to snap off. Boom. This one too. Boom. Just like that. You don't need them. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of the videos I have. Comment below. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Go back to the other ones. Let me know. I might have the other ones for sale. I don't know. I might keep them just in case. Anyways, deuce.